stronger than Sukuna, because ain't no way. Nobody told us anything.
And Coffee now. He knows he has to. This is Coffee's best opportunity.
But at least we got an explanation beforehand about the domain that Madara was in. Sukuna doesn't. Nah, he don't get away with that. Nah, you don't get away with that.
My next question was gonna be, so what would it be satisfying? Do y'all think it's going to be satisfying at the end of Sukuna?
No. Yes and no. Yes and no. Because more so how long it took and everything that was pulled out the field. At the same time, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, it's too long. Some of you like, yes, it's time's over. No, you may get a little time skip to see what everybody whoever survives this is doing.
Joel, what are you talking about? Time skip? There's still the goddamn merger.
You right. You are completely right. You are right. I completely forgot about the merger, bro. Because that is still going on.
Yeah.
Then, and on top of that, you know what? You got the other countries that Kenjaku told about. Probably doing up too.
Yeah.
Wow. Now I see. You know what? When you add in that other stuff, this whole Sukuna fight.
Sukuna is a big boss, but like, we still got to deal with the merger. So
yeah.
Damn, I forgot about that.
You got to deal with the merger.
Pointed it out a few weeks ago when Yuta first popped up, when he said maybe Yuta is the solution to deal with the merger, but like, even if he gets this done, I don't think Yuta is going to have enough energy to actually stop a merger.
Yeah, because I feel like after this, Yuta's pretty much done. Hey, listen. I like JJK. It's not my goal.
Why you say that?
It's not one of my goals. It's not my goal. Currently top 5, but not my goal. I go down the hill for.
JJK is already in my top 10 anime. You know what? As roundabout as Akutami is, I don't think that'll change anytime soon.
Top 10?
Top 10 is crazy.
I gotta do a list to see my top 10.
I got One Piece, I got JoJo, and that's all I really need.
True.
Well, versus battles.
Bro, my hero, bro.
My hero released a chapter this week?
Yeah.
I thought we talked about the chapter.
Yeah? No, we never really talked about it, did we?
I thought we talked about it on Thursday.
I don't. I know we referenced it, but I don't think we actually really talked about it. No, we didn't go into it because I was like, if Endeavor's still alive, then yeah. I mean, Dobby's still alive, then it's crazy. But you say not much happening. You just got a time jump.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. We didn't talk about it. We were just arguing about the other shit. So,
yeah, we were arguing about the overhaul versus Mirio.
My hero. are finally graduated.
Yeah, you got 1A moved up to 2A.
New students, new faces.
I'll be back.
And as Drake the Rapper with fresh meat.
Oh yeah, that is right. And then Aizawa, he's staying with class 2A, even though you would normally get a whole new teacher.
Oh look, there's Tef.
What's up, Tef?
What up, old man of the mountain?
What up? What up? What up?
Reviewing the My Hero chapter. I ain't
We doing
a
a what chapter?
I did like since you want it. The how much Principal Nezu was instrumental into the rebuilding of everything.
Oh yeah.
Like they nailed home like he was a big one of the major parts of how everything came together the way it did.
It's that genius intellect.
Yeah, not yet. I left something with this.
You know what I'm curious about though? Is Mario where's Mario gonna go to? Because I wonder, is he just like, because you know most of them going to Hero, and you know what's his name? Sun Eater, he's going to Fat Gum's agency, and the chick, she's going to the if I'm not mistaken, that Dragon Lady's agency. So I wonder where Mario's gonna go.
Side note, who the fuck is this?
A new character introduced. It's the nail home that
They saying that's Deku's damn dad.
yeah, there was a theory that's Deku's dad, but I highly doubt that. I don't think that's Deku's dad. If that's Deku's dad, that's one hell of a way to pull the show on.
Man, if that's Deku's dad, his mama got something explaining to do. But she was fired as hell. She could also say she was into a bad guy.
I think that's the spin-off villain.
Oh God, that's tough.
What the hell? They just mentioned that Akemi. Like a new.
I had walked out. I had just walked out.
Oh,
Tell me, you got punched in the nose, bro. Somebody in the nose again.
but
Kind of curious about this character, does
You know something that would kind of make me mad about this? What if that's the real Shigaraki? That'll piss me off.
I wouldn't go that far because they nailed home that Shigaraki's gone.
It is possible, Joe, because he still got the burnt edges at the bottom of his pants and shit covering his face. And when he was a kid, he had dark hair.
Yeah, true. Personal take this now.
But what if the doctor had the real Shigaraki locked up somewhere? He just cloned it for the damn one for his body. And the Shigaraki we seen this whole time was not actually him. It's somebody that thought they was him.
It's a possibility.
That shit is wild as hell.
It's a possibility that that's Shigaraki, but me personally, I don't think that's him.
Zerker, I'm dragging you out of here for now till you get out. I can hear the whole store you in.
I'm not even in the store. I'm outside pumping gas. I'm actually done.
Okay. Well, versus Sakura versus Rukia.
Rukia.
Rukia, easy.
All the way. I'm going with Sakura.
Joe just talking.
No, I mean like dead serious because
Why?
she would need her Bankai. If she gets to the Bankai, then cool.
To be honest,
You can make an argument she wouldn't even need her Bankai because that'd be overkill.
That would be overkill.
You do realize it's been stated multiple times that a Bankai gives you a multiplier.
Yeah. It has been stated. That's why I said the Bankai would.
So hear me out, right?
Uh-huh.
If you take War Arc Rukia, you take War Arc Sakura, right? And you give War Arc Rukia a 10 times multiplier on her already busted base compared to Sakura.
Oh, I thought you were saying Sakura. My bad.
No. I was saying unless you're telling me Sakura can hear her soul, I don't know. Like even from Hado on down to basic ass attacks, she has a bag.
She does.
You have seen Rukia use Hado techniques, yes. And
yeah, I've seen Rukia get completely washed too.
No shit, Sherlock. No shit, Sherlock. Do you not remember she gave Ichigo her spiritual pressure?
Weak as fuck.
Weak as fuck.
But what happens after that though? Let me answer this question. Because you use that a lot. So when does Rukia get her full potential back?
What do you mean you have to think about it, right? So when she gave her shit to Ichigo in the very beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every instance after that, it's been pretty much she's been outclassed by damn near everything but certain hollows. That's pretty much it. Because you can't say that. When did she get it back? No, it was like it rebuilt, but look at who they're fighting. If you go to the Iranka arc, you're fighting Espada and Adhusis and Arankar. My bad. You're fighting Espada and Arankar, who pretty much would make her look like child's play. That's an issue. Okay, you're gonna go towards the Aizen fight. Who the fuck is she fighting there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's fast forward. After that, who the fuck is she fighting during the Fullbring arc? Who can she fight and actually win against in the Fullbring arc? Even though you really don't see her much because she's in the Soul Society. But realistically speaking, like, who do you think she could fight and win against?
Rukia?
Yes, I'm being dead ass. In the Fullbring arc, who do you think she could fight and win against by herself?
Nobody.
Okay, so if the majority of the show she was just outclassed, what's the perfect way for her to get brought back to help the main character? She has a whole training arc separate from everybody else to where she gets her Bankai. So she got a massive Zenkai boost because Soul Reapers do get Zenkai boost every time they fight, like a damn Saiyan. And she gets a Bankai. That puts her on par to deal with certain people. Now she's able to do shit. Because Aizen said it best. When two Soul Reapers fight and they go Bankai, it's pretty much a battle of Reishi. Well, majority of the people they were fighting were captain level or above. Rukia wasn't captain level to begin with. So she was
Rukia's captain level, so
she was outclassed in damn near majority of the show till the War Arc. War Arc is when she actually hits captain level and can do shit.
Debatable.
Not even debatable. She's
Yo, what are you talking about debatable? That is actually
like she's captain level. They even stated it once you reach Bankai, you are captain level.
Okay, I'm playing about her being captain level. I just don't like Rukia. That was just a joke, but everything else I'm being serious.
Yeah, it's also the same reason why the bald-headed nigga, I want to say his name is Ikaku, didn't tell Kenpachi he has a Bankai. He doesn't want to lose his position. So yeah.
Okay.
At that point, it's pretty much, okay, cool. You have a person who is either equal to you in stats or slightly above, but all her attacks can directly harm your soul. What can you do? What can she do? Hit really, really hard?
Let me ask you a question.
Who's the versus?
Rukia versus Sakura.
Rukia versus Stalker.
Sakura punching that bitch head off.
So, yeah, I'm while you were doing research, right? And because I'm tired of people just saying shit and getting go by. I've read up on Rukia. I've seen Keto, so I'm reading Keto. Okay, the former Shinigami combat based on advanced spells. Okay, so Keto is a spell, correct?
Keto and Hado.
No, it's a spell, correct?
Keto and Hado are
Spells.
what?
Spells.
Yes.
They're spells.
Yes.
These spells are produced with strong go into two categories: Hado, direct attacks, and war support. Okay. And techniques.
Tef, in the meantime, give your opinions on My Hero and JJK this week.
My Hero, I hope they are like transitioning. I hope that villain that person they showed is a villain for a spinoff series for like a post UA Deku Bakugo and all them. That is my hope, because that would be great. Just to like fully expand, even if it's not like a full series, just like a quick like 7-8 chapters or something, just to show how the heroes deal with the people differently post Shigaraki. Because if they don't do it, then another Shigaraki is just gonna pop up off of the damage that Shigaraki caused.
My theory is that it could be just Shigaraki.
Here's the thing.
Nah, we saw that nigga decayed.
Themselves out.
We saw his body go away. His body couldn't stand one fall. We saw his shit go.
Fortunately for us, you don't have to worry about that.
And,
so
and how you feeling about JJK this week?
Pretty short chapter. I hope Gege get his stuff together. It's kind of hard to give like a opinion on 7 pages.
We got to see Yuta getting worked a little bit.
Yeah, but it still was a little too short for me.
I need somebody to come answer a question for me, right? So Zerker, you said Keto's attacking the soul, right?
Most of them do, yes.
No.
Keto and Hado. Keto and Hado, whiwhichever one. They have 2 different uses.
Okay, so direct damage
I'm
to the end.
pretty sure it doesn't harm the soul.
Hado, offensive spell which inflicts direct damage to the enemy that differs depending on the enemy. It is said the effectiveness of the higher rank spells are beyond imagination. That says nothing about attacking the soul. Try again. So that whole soul thing's out the door. That whole soul thing's out the door.
I literally didn't hear what the fuck you said. It was low as shit for me. Like, you're coming to my car. Say it again.
The whole soul attacking the soul thing is out the door. No,
the part you were reading before that, he didn't hear it.
Yes, I didn't hear it.
The reading part, I was on reading it for myself. I wasn't reading for anybody.
So explain it to us, Joel.
Okay, he said Hado correctly.
Yes. One of the two.
I read it. It says nothing about attacking the soul.
What is she fighting?
Truly now believes he is untouched.
Hollows. What are hollows?
He's fighting. What are you talking about?
Again, what are hollows? What have you seen her use on hollows?
Hold on, Zerker. Let's calm down with where the angle you about to go in, because I can already tell you that bleach attacks don't really hit the soul unless they specifically state that they do. Because most of the attacks in bleach are regular physical attacks that harm anything they come in contact with.
And again, I will say this again. Unless she uses her Bankai off rip, Sakura is taking her to town.
And Zerker, if you don't believe me, check anytime you see them do an attack, if their attacks only hit the soul, you wouldn't see buildings take damage or anything like that.
You gotta remember, all those buildings you're seeing is the shit that they put up so they don't affect the human world.
Yes, even in the human world, their attacks, you still see the damage from the attacks. And it's not
no shit. I'm not saying the attacks aren't also physical. No, I'm not saying the attacks don't damage the physical, but it's a 2-for-1 special. Yes, it does damage the physical. Albeit, if a hollow eats you, he also eats your what? That was my point. A hollow doesn't just eat the human flesh, it also gets the soul too. That's
Does
why
Rukia had a durability to take a punch from Sakura?
No.
There's argument she does.
We aren't exploring human here and
Okay, for the sake of the argument, I can say she can take at least 3 punches from Sakura. The fact he's saying war art Sakura, 100 ceilings? No. After that point, no, I'm not giving you that.
So you gotta take the back.
That's why I said, unless she's gonna start off using her Bankai, that's the only way I'll give you that.
Oh, what number versus that list?
One.
the first one.
I want to see what y'all say about mine.
Did I put those on? Just being sure. Did I put those on?
I mean, Joe's gonna stick with that route, so I'm not gonna continue to beat a dead horse.
So we'll
because
hold on. We'll move on for now because we'll touch more on it later. Jon Stewart, White Lantern versus Yuha Baha. Woody, can you turn on your TV in the back, please?
Give me Jon Stewart.
Woody.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh. I thought I was gonna have to drag you out.
Oh man, is it good now? That's probably my phone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jon Stewart, but I don't know.
I'll leave that to y'all.
I don't know, but I will go with Yuha.
I want to go with Jon Stewart so bad, so that's my take. I'm gonna go with Jon Stewart.
If you got any feats on Jon Stewart, White Lantern, just for the sake of the argument.
All I know is the White Lanterns are busted as shit.
Yeah,
there's really nothing they can't do.
There's damn near nothing that he can't do because he has all the other lantern rings.
Oh wow.
That's why I was saying I'm gonna go with Jon Stewart, but it's not definite. It could honestly go either way. But I'm gonna go with the White Lantern because I'm in a firm belief that once you get to be a White Lantern you're pretty much God. Like it takes something way stronger than you to come take you down, or you give power.
But you can't say that though because what's his name? How Jordan had all the lanterns, and they still beat him.
No.
No. You talking about Parallax?
I guess that's his name.
I don't think he's talking about Hal Jordan. I think he's talking about Kyle Rayner.
No, Hal Jordan actually had all the rings too, and he went bad, and they still beat him.
That was Parallax. He had a yellow into the end.
No, he's talking about that you talking about the animated movie, ain't it?
Yep.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It wasn't Justice League. It brought in Jon Stewart. It introduced Jon Stewart to the thing. And
he just had a bunch of Green Lantern rings. He didn't have all of them. He didn't have like a blue or red.
Yeah.
I know what movie you're talking about.
Tough right. He just had like 10 Green Lantern rings.
To be a White Lantern, you have to have all the rings, including the black ring, which controls death. So then you can get to the White Lantern ring, which is life. So yeah, I'm gonna 100% go with Jon Stewart. That's my final answer. But again, it could go either way. I'm not even sure on this one.
That Almighty, that shit busted too, though.
I just feel like Almighty is more automatic. So that's the only reason why I would give Yuha the win over.
I see that. I can see that.
Up next is Yuta versus Corolla.
Who's Corolla?
Yuta all day.
It doesn't matter. I'm telling y'all, it's Yuta. It's Yuta.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter.
He's a
Carlos
dude from
Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter. He can copy abilities too, but it's not as efficient as Yuta.
It's
Okay, cool.
How you look?
yeah, Rika.
I'm pretty sure you've seen Corolla. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up a picture.
I'm thinking. I just can't picture his face in my head.
The blonde hair dude?
No,
he had black hair.
dude.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen pictures of that.
This dude.
With the earrings. Yeah, Yuta.
Yeah, no, that's who made that battle and why.
I just seen it on the internet. It was a conversation going on.
Hunter, he could beat a lot of people, but no, not Yuta.
Oh, next.
Okay, cool.
Is Sukuna versus Yusuke.
Put that one on there so Ruff could give Yuta his praises for once.
Fuck you. Sukuna versus Yusuke.
Sukuna.
There was same way with Ruff. I saw this one on the own thing. There was an argument that could go.
Yeah, Shamar ain't here, but I wanted to hear his explanation on it. Yusuke got him beat in stats, yes, but Yusuke has no way to deal with his hacks.
And that's why I always said the problem with Yusuke is when the series ended. Because you technically don't know how strong he is by then. And then the thing is, and this is the problem when you bring in statements. You go off a statement from Genkai, Yusuke can do this at this point. Which I know how we feel about statements at times. Some of us don't take statements from certain series, but use statements to back their own.
If it's a feat to go with the statement, I use it.
Right.
I'll be honest. If it's a statement that was reiterated by like multiple characters, I'm 100%. I will use it because that means you have multiple people within your own series back your own statement up saying this is the actual thing that he can do.
I agree with Tel. In terms of the physical part, I feel like Yusuke could go toe-to-toe with Sukuna, but when it comes to the hacks, that's where Yusuke's falling short because even his best fight, you can see, I don't like using Toguro fight because that's not one of his better fights, but then again,
my thing is the moment Sukuna hits a black flash is over.
Yeah.
Just because of the boost afterwards.
Shit, the slashes Yusuke wouldn't see coming, that adjuster shit, the fucking Yusuke is just a straight up brawler. And I think that's his biggest downfall because he got the power output to contend with a lot of verses, but all you do is really throw basic hands and kicks. You're not really trained in martial arts. Your power output is decent, but shit, against somebody like Sukuna, that ain't gonna be that much of a problem for him.
Mm-hmm. And then if you go outside of that, the only thing he has is spirit gun, spirit shotgun, and there's another one. I think there's one more.
You can honestly the way I agree with what Tef's saying. Like you put Yusuke up against a bad matchup, it's like what the fuck can he do?
Because you think about it, he'll struggle like shit with Gojo, even though he outscaled Gojo in everything pretty much.
Like you said, his biggest problem is the fact that he's a pure brawler.
My bad to cut you off.
Oh, you good, bro. Which is one thing he literally pointed out to him multiple times. The fact that Yusuke is a pure brawler is a problem, which puts him at a disadvantage a lot because the simple fact that he doesn't have other abilities outside of the spirit gun and the spirit shotgun, Yusuke doesn't have other hacks outside of that.
Hell, he doesn't have that many ranged attacks, to be honest.
He only has like 2, and then remember, shotgun. He technically can't control the aim of it.
So if you put Yusuke up against any competent ranged damage dealer, he's fucked because they're just gonna play keep away. Oh, just take this nuke, take this nuke, take this nuke. It's a war of attrition.
Up next, we have Bond versus Law.
Bond from Seven Deadly Sins versus Law.
Yeah, I want.
Shit, Law never wins a fucking fight. So what is this?
I'm gonna be honest. Bond has Law beat in stats.
Yeah.
Wait. Is Bond immortal or not? This does make a difference to my thought process.
I'll tell you right now, if he's not immortal, it's a harder fight.
Because if he's not immortal, I'm gonna make an argument that Law just gets blitzed and shit stomped. If he is immortal, Law's gonna have to trap him in the room, but he still gets his ass beat.
And even if he's not immortal in the fight, him being blitzed, I don't see that happen, especially from Law.
Nah. Bond is definitely dog walking the shit out of him if he's not immortal. Because that means he done came back from purgatory. He done spent all that time in purgatory. Yeah, nah. Law is not standing a chance if he's not immortal.
I want you to so Joel, to paint a picture, right? When Bond was in purgatory, don't ask me how many years. I know it was a fucking while, a long while.
I know, like, literally, I know.
Yeah,
I like Seven Deadly Sins. What you mean?
That Zenkai boost he got to put him on par with the rest of the crew is crazy. And to say that he doesn't blitz Law is also kind of crazy.
Bro, I thought you said Law blitzes him. That's why.
No, I said if you say Bond isn't immortal, I said he blitzes and just dog walks Law. Like he's gonna curve stomp that nigga's head in the ground. There's nothing he can do. Bond has the Law beat in every stat but hacks. Every stat he is eclipsed severely.
And the problem with Law hack is the simple fact: in every art, Bond can use his hack, but people find a way around it.
That's wild to me.
Actually,
in this area, you can do whatever you want, and people still outpower you.
And if to add more context, if they can't find a way around it, he does have a limit.
Yeah, Bond snatches Law's heart out before Law snatches Bond's heart out. There we go.
Yeah,
Facts.
like Law could, but if Law had better showings for one of the better Devil Fruits in One Piece, Law has some pathetic showings.
Like I don't see a way Law could win when we've seen Bond snatch like 3 or 4 hearts out of Minuscula immediately. First quarter, just gone.
Okay, so up next, which one of these characters rely way too much on hacks?
I gotta see this list.
Ben 10.
1 second. I was finna say it.
I would say
Ben 10.
Yeah. But even though that's his kid, yeah. It going into it, yeah.
Ben 10.
Or Asta.
I was gonna say Asta.
I was gonna say it was either Ben. Wait. It's either Ben or Light. It's either one of those two.
For Asta, that's part of his kit, though. But you know what? With the recent chapters, the fact that he's able to actually give people the anti-magic knight is stupid, though. That's crazy.
I would make an argument for Light and Ben.
Okay. So how would these characters do in a tournament of power?
Yuhaba out immediately. Luffy,
right. Luffy and you get out immediately.
Luffy might be able to stick around with him being Robo. He can just always grab the fucking ring and pull himself back in.
That is true.
It's true. But after a certain point
balloon
in time,
himself up the float so somebody could catch him. My boy Saitama is definitely making it to the last 15 people in.
you can make an argument that once you get me personally, between Yuha, I ain't gonna do Yuha like that. Yeah, I gotta do Yuha like that because the other one, I don't.
My boy Jorno chilling.
I was about to say, you tripping. But outside of Luffy and because Agni Logi, he got hacks that can keep him in the fight too.
Wait, okay, so what did I miss? Catch me up, my boss called.
How would these characters do in the Tournament of Power?
1, 2,
6 of them.
Morihjin, Rimuru, Shiro Bancho Man, One Punch Man would do fairly well.
Hold on,
I don't see Yuha doing.
Why you sleeping on my boy Jorno?
And you shit on my boy Agni Logi, like that's crazy.
I was damn. If y'all let me finish, I was gonna give my reasons for the other 4.
Okay, go ahead.
Even though I watched Jorno's shit for JoJo's, I don't see him contending with those powerhouses like that unless Ruff can tell me some shit I missed. Cool. I don't know shit about Agni Logia, so don't even try me on that one. I don't know shit. I don't even think Yuha would fare well in the Tournament of Power. Like, he could survive, but for how long is the question. And I don't think he'd survive longer than the other names I've listed. And Luffy is getting his shit walked.
Zerker?
Thoroughly walked.
Steph made the point. He can stick around and do his rubber, but like I said, at a certain point, I don't see it matter. Even though at a certain point they throw out the whole.
Wasn't that arrow like it wasn't? Wasn't that arrow supposed to be like one of the most dangerous arrows of all time type shit?
No, it gives you a stand ability. It either kills you or gives you a stand ability. All right, but this is what his shit do.
I remember King Crimson.
What? Slow shit down?
Nah, the nigga he's fighting can freeze time and erase shit from happening. And his stand completely counters it.
Man, blood in
Okay. Good
Hold
point.
on.
Counter argument.
Hold on. You gotta see the ability go off. This nigga just chatting this whole time. Here we go. So just as he's about to punch him, time freezes again.
Yeah, he did rewind time.
Hit is clapping that nigga.
Hold up, Jeff. Let me make my counter argument once Ruff is done.
So this would easily counter U-Haul.
I don't even think that would counter U-Haul because U-Haul would just go to different timelines to do shit.
That's part of it.
And even then, you'd have to make the argument that U-Haul soul suppression just doesn't outright kill him.
So his Requiem, after it punches you, Nothing that ever will attack him or will try to attack him will ever hit him. Because his stand basically reverses time to where that actuality never happens and that possibility is never created and you never arrive at that destination. And if he hits you, he can send you into a unlimited
time loop.
Yeah, of repeating death over and over and over.
So basically, you hit him, he can reverse you and get you stuck in a time loop.
I just realized why I stopped watching Fairy Tale for a minute, right?
So, Ruff, counter argument, right? What's stopping Hit from stopping time and just punching a hole through this man's chest? 1. 2, you said his stand counters U-Haul. You would have to make an argument that he'd be able to survive U-Haul's soul suppression, because that would just outright kill him.
Anything
he is a normal human at the end of the day.
Anything directly targeting him, it auto affects.
You know what's the funny thing? Soul suppression just isn't a direct target. It targets everyone in the area, AoE. So again, what's stopping you all from just...
I don't want to hear nothing about this soul suppression shit, because most of the time, that's for like lower power scale people. These people on this list are not going to be affected by that.
Jorno, last time I checked, was a normal human with hacks. Everyone else, 100%. Jorno?
You do realize stands are their spiritual energy, right?
Okay. That still doesn't put him on the same level as you are.
Okay, now follow down this path, right? Be able to survive around someone with high level spiritual pressure, you have to have a significant amount of spiritual pressure. We've seen a lot of people stand up to U-Haul, even people that were not as strong as you would crazily think niggas to be, just like the nigga with the book. You don't have to be that crazy strong. You just have to have a high level of, I guess, spiritual energy or spiritual observation, and Dorno has that. So does Jin Mori. So does Agnologia. So does Shinra Bancho Man.
I know about everybody else. I agree with everyone else. Like, yeah, no, they won't be affected. Argument is just for Jorno. Counter argument. U-Haul wasn't even trying to use U-Haul wasn't trying to use soul suppression. He wanted the fight to play out to crush Ichigo's will completely. He wanted that fight to play out.
U-Haul could have done a lot of things. U-Haul can do a lot of different things. U-Haul doesn't use it. So you know what? That goes against his battle IQ.
That means you're not wrong. And I don't never argue his battle IQ anyway. I have never. So you're not wrong. But again, he didn't use it. Don't know why. Nah.
You all might be out before Luffy. That's funny.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, I don't know who. Yeah. My toss-up is between Luffy and Jorno, to be honest.
Jorno is easily staying to like top 10. Easily. And to answer your question about like what's stopping Hit from just stopping time and hitting him.
Just one shotting his ass?
Okay, so the other guy he's fighting is King Crimson. King Crimson has an ability that you could say outscales Dio's ability just to stop time. Because what King Crimson does, it allows you to see a certain amount of time in the future, any outcome you see that is not preferable to you, kind of like Yuha, he completely takes that bit of time out, so that never happened, and life skips past that. But Jorno's ability. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but that's if he hits you, right?
No, he does not have to hit you.
Okay. Okay, with that being said, okay. I can't make an argument for hit at that point. If he doesn't have to hit you for that shit to take effect, then that argument goes out the window.
Because it works automatically, even if you're trying to surprise attack him or anything like that. That's how it works for King Crimson. But Jorno is a defensive version. Jorno can't outright go after all of these people on offensive and win, but if he stays on the defensive, he pretty much, I think, he at least comes top 10.
You know, the funny thing is, all these guys except for Luffy has something, time hacks they can use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think Luffy would be a problem. He would just be annoyance bouncing around the field.
I wouldn't even say he's an annoyance.
He's just there.
It's like, how long? Yeah, he's literally just there watching these powerhouses just go buffalo.
Nah, for his team, he'd be incredibly valuable.
Like,
oh yeah, for his team? Oh, of course. Keeping people in the game?
wait, would you?
Every time somebody's about to fly out of ring, grab them.
He just grab him and throw.
Oh yeah.
Somebody about to get knocked into something, he balloon up and catch him. He turn in the battlefield into rubber to mess up people's footing. He got a good bit of.
Well, most of these people can fly.
No, Tournament of Power, you can't fly.
You can't fly in Tournament of Power.
Yes, you naturally can fly. If you naturally have wings.
If you naturally have wings. But
the only
most of these people.
Agno Logan naturally has wings.
Rimuru has wings.
Yeah.
Hold the fuck! Wait a minute. So you telling me when Goku was flying around and they were fighting Tournament Power?
They were jumping.
They were jumping.
They couldn't fly. Only people that can fly were people with wings.
Yeah. Okay. I was confused. Shut up.
Here's a Hunter gauntlet. No, One Piece gauntlet. I'm gonna start them off down here. They start off with Hunter.
One Piece starts with Hunter. One Piece. I think One Piece clears.
Yeah, One Piece clears. Next, My Hero.
I don't know.
Who's the second one? I think see.
They stop after My Hero. For me, they stop after that, bro. They stop after that.
No, because the strongest attack in Hunter.
Oh,
who is dealing with Meryl in One Piece?
In One Piece? To be honest, Big Mom.
Yeah.
No.
Dealing with who?
Meryl.
Actually, you know what's funny?
Okay, we on.
I would make an argument for.
No, because it's a gauntlet.
Damn, I'm about to fuck his name up. I'm a fuck his name up, but I do think this is just me because I don't know shit about One Piece. Y'all may have other thoughts. The fire nigga who fought Akainu on the island and turned half that bitch to lava.
Akainu is the fire nigga.
He talking about Ace.
Okay.
No, he's talking about Akainu because Ace.
I'm saying he was talking about. I thought you were talking about the dude that fought Akainu.
Yeah, the fire nigga. I know one was ice, one was fire.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck.
Oh, you're talking about What's his
He
name?
talking about
The fire
Aokiji.
nigga.
He talking about Aokiji.
Yeah.
No, Akainu.
No,
He's talking
Yeah,
about,
the fire
he's
nigga.
talking
He's
about
talking about
Akainu.
Aokiji fighting Akainu.
Yes.
Akinu, yeah. He's about
Yeah.
Akinu.
Yeah, I was saying Aokiji, the fire nigga. I was saying I think he could, for the simple fact of Meruem did get nuked and he did die from it. So
A poison
you can
in
kind
the
of make
nuke. The nuke itself did not kill Meruem. It was the poison laced in it.
But he still needed to heal
And the
from his peoples.
Yeah, but
and the radiation.
as smart as
Hold
he
up,
is, he'd be a difficult person. When you think about Meruem and the ants and everyone on the Dark Continent, that's not going to be a small feat, considering most of the crews in One Piece going to run up with no strategy.
Actually, I thought about it. They don't clear Hunter x Hunter because of the dark.
Wait a minute. Okay. I just want to add more context. The radiation also did prevent him from healing all the way.
Still, how many people in One Piece are surviving an actual nuke?
I mean, we went down this list before. I was going to say we went down this list before a while ago when I brought up the question: how many people in anime could survive a nuke? Because nuke is the initial blast and the radiation, the fallout, and we all came to the agreement not that many.
I just, after thinking about it, they don't have it because of the Dark Continent. Just because the type of shit that's on the Dark Continent, they don't have it at all.
So
just because some of them can just literally make wishes or turn fucking One Piece people into zombies. They have no way to turn it back.
Oh, you fucking right, because fucking Killa's little sister, that bitch. Luffy takes some of her food. Luffy dies.
So One Piece don't even start.
Mm-mm.
No.
Dang.
No.
Does One Piece beat My Hero?
No, I don't.
Hell no.
Somebody get
that's Boruto. Is that Boruto next?
Yeah.
What year of Boruto? First of all,
I see Momoshiki.
Any year of Boruto, One Piece has no chance.
Any year.
And then what is the next one after Boruto? I can't see it.
Black Clover.
Black Clover. Yeah, and the last one is what?
Bleach.
They're not doing anything.
GG's.
Well, let's get back to
Where's Shamari? I feel like Shamar wouldn't take this sitting down.
I tried to get Shamar to join back in, but he not around. So Escanor and Merlin versus Gojo and Sukuna.
Gojo and Sukuna.
Gojo and Sukuna. Now, this right here, I was waiting on this bitch. Woo!
Hold on, wait, before we get here. So everybody taking Gojo and Sukuna?
No, I'm not.
I don't know what all Merlin can do.
Hold on. Oh, I think you're talking about the gauntlet. Oh, okay. Merlin? Oh, wow.
Yeah, Escanor and Merlin versus Gojo and Sukuna. I'm still taking Gojo and Sukuna.
Merlin, hell, I don't even know all Merlin can do. All I know is she has a plan for just about everything.
It depends on what you think. It depends on what you think absolute cancel would actually cancel. Like if it would cancel their curse techniques,
but matter of fact,
then maybe.
Let me look it up for you real quick. But that's a good question. Absolute cancel. Absolute cancel. The ability is so powerful that many label it as a shield. Absolute cancel. By placing her hands over a spell, Merlin is able to completely erase it from existence.
Oh, so she has to place her hand over a spell. She can't cancel them.
That magic able to use by lockdown.
Yeah, but no. She's able to fire off spells long range.
Yeah. And I'm not. Didn't she actually use absolute cancel as firing? She used it against Chancellor, against
Chancellor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was trying to fire it off on Chancellor, and the sole reason it worked on Chancellor is why it didn't work on Chancellor. I forgot why it didn't. Dang, it's been so long since I've seen it.
It did work. She had them fucked up until they decided to combine.
Yeah.
What?
That's
what-
what happened.
Chancellor reverted to his original form, and
What's
he was back to
stopping-
fucking him up.
Sukuna from cutting the blast and Gojo from just not taking damage from it not actually hitting him.
Actually,
Because Merlin can just place the spells on you. Like
Okay.
with Perfect Cube, she can just spawn Perfect Cube around you. So these spells, she can just spawn on you. Some of them do have to travel, but some of them she can just spawn on you. And that's why I say it depends on how you think how absolute cancel will work against their curse techniques.
Yeah.
Because if you cut it off one time, that's it.
literally.
Okay.
Then you got Escanor to deal with in this situation too.
No. Escanor wouldn't be shit.
Escanor is not the problem because Merlin has so many tricks up her bag. She's the
He'll
main
basically
problem.
be backup.
Yeah.
He'll be the muscle. He'll be the muscle.
He's her frontline tank that she's keeping at damn near full power for the duration of the fight up until noon happens.
Okay. So
Nah,
let's talk.
she can't keep him at full power.
I said almost. I said almost at full power, not at full power.
She
Okay.
can't do that either.
He just saying in general. She's buffing him. Wow.
She
Yeah,
can't buff him.
It's just a statement. He's saying like if you're doing a raid boss, she is the back range spellcaster. He's the front line tank.
Because if you remember, in the fight, she did make an artificial sun for him to actually be able to fight.
No, she did not.
I could have sworn I may be wrong, but I could have sworn she
No,
did.
in
She
the
did
nighttime,
something.
Escanor gets his power from Divine X Rita, who absorbs his sunlight and his heat. That's how he was able to fight at night. She don't amp
Okay.
him or boost him at all.
My bad. I could have been wrong. It's been a minute. It is what it is. My fault.
Okay,
My fault.
so let's start the Gojo and Sukuna gauntlet. Round one.
Hey, clear.
Meron
Clear.
and Gone.
Clear.
Okay, up next, S-Def and Akamine.
Clear.
Clear.
All right. Now we got Tough Boy, Deku, and Shiggy.
Clear.
Now this way it get a little
The
difficult.
moment a nigga say my hero, this nigga can't come
Bruh.
on.
Sukuna taking their hands off immediately. He not on that.
It
Think about this now.
No. Hold on. He ain't taking Deku head off immediately. That's not true.
That's why I said, this is why I kept repeating last night. At a certain point, they're dealing with characters that will either know or sense the attack coming.
So
Hey, let's not. Hey, hold on. Let me ask y'all this, because let's not act like Horikoshi did not fucking intentionally nerf Shigaraki. What are they gonna do when he's firing off air decay waves?
Bro, you really
simple
think-
domain.
Bruh,
no, you know what's You know what's funny? My whole argument for them was pretty much Gojo plays defense and Sukuna plays offense. It's the perfect spear and shield combo.
Man, listen,
Any
soon as they
attack
start
that-
talking, Sukuna is just gonna start taking his off.
Nigga,
Whatever-
what are they doing when Shigaraki's just decaying the entire ground around?
What is
Gojo can
Shigaraki?
fly.
What
That's
is
what I'm
Shigaraki doing against the domain expansion?
That's what I'm saying. From
Shigaraki is tanking that.
Bruh,
He is
we
tanking
know
a
Sukuna.
domain for at least a short period of time.
Bro, we know
How
Sukuna.
is he
Sukuna
taking
not
a
gonna
limited
give him
void?
time to do that.
Hold on, pause. How is he taking a limited void?
I thought you meant Malevolent Shrine, but it's possible. Hey, hold on. With the vestiges, it is possible that they both could move during Unlimited Void.
No.
If
No.
the vestiges take on the burden, just like Sukuna made Megami do, come on.
But I don't think he has.
And
that.
remember, hold on, Ruff, we have seen the vestiges inside Deku take on burdens for him when it came time.
Hear me out, right? With Sukuna's domain, what does Shiggy or Deku do? I know Shiggy can regenerate. However, Sukuna also shown that he was able to completely incinerate people without, even with regeneration abilities. You can still die from Fuga just because of how Fuga works, how it encloses you in the domain, and you become tender for this. No, you become the spark for the tender.
Like I said, Sukuna not gonna get no time to do none of that.
Yes, for one, yes, yes. For two, nigga.
Don't. But yet, Woody, here we are now where niggas are getting shit off.
But hear me out, right? Domains are sure hits too. So, Sukuna pops a domain, sure hit, Deku gets cut.
Deku can get out of the range of Shiggy's short hit.
You mean Sukuna?
And I'd argue that they are way faster than Sukuna and Gojo as well.
Hear me out. My same argument I said with Zerker with Bleach. Binding Vow.
Who's making a binding vow to do what?
Somebody makes a binding vow to where they no longer have curse energy after they have a curse energy restriction afterwards, but during the fight, their speed is tremendously boosted.
And I'm also going off of the assumption.
You don't fully comprehend the binding vow. Like Sukuna is breaking the expectations.
Okay,
nigga. Gojo never did no breaking the expectations.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Gojo and Sukuna are top tier level users of binding vows just because the purpose alone of changing the parameters of your domain requires a binding vow.
No, it doesn't. Not always. Gojo changing the parameters of his domain was never a binding vow. He could just do that. Sukuna made binding vows to change his parameters. And they explicitly state that Gojo learned that while he was in the prison room.
Oh, Jaylen Brown guarding Kyrie. No, yeah, they lost this matchup. They lost this one.
The only binding vows we really seen Gojo use was what binding vows did Gojo?
Celtics won again, 105-98. Damn.
You all right, Tough?
Hey, Woody.
Yes, sir.
Did Jordan Grace win?
No.
DQ?
No, Roxanne beat her.
Oh, she legit beat her?
Yeah.
What fight on now?
Trick just won.
Let's go, my boy Trick. Let's go.
So for this gauntlet, there's an argument that could be made that they do get past round 3, but they don't.
Facts.
Yes. Now, the nigga that was talking explained to me how they make it past round 4. And he knew who he is. Explain how they make it past round 4.
He damn right. I knew he was talking to, motherfucker.
Yeah. Explain.
As I was saying before, they have the perfect spear shield combo if I've ever seen it. This is also going off of the assumption that they're working together. If you want to say they're not going to work together, then my whole theory goes out the window.
They're working
Who
together.
is round 4? That's Naruto and Pain?
Yeah.
So with the guys of them working together, right? Gojo shields Sukuna from all the attacks while Sukuna does all the damage. Cook.
Yeah.
Now,
He said cook. He said cook with a K.
cook.
Boy, you burnt yourself. That's crazy.
Okay, Zerker. Okay, so we're going off the guys of Naruto and Pain, right?
Yeah.
6 paths of pain. So who's taking between those two? Who's taking on those 6 on?
Oh, Sukuna.
Oh, they're done. They're done.
Sukuna, what the hell was Gojo?
So Sukuna's done.
Just cut them all, cut them all down.
So he's fighting the 6. They both fighting the 6 paths of pain, and Naruto just standing there.
Wait. Well, let me finish my thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if they all come in close range, there's nothing for him to like. All right, let me just nuke all of them real quick. Oh, look, there's one over there. Cut you in half. Bet. Now we got this bitch left. Cool. Both of them jumping Naruto. I believe they get the dub. I do.
You are grossly underestimating Pain's abilities, bro. Let me just ask you this: infinitely regenerating animal summons that all share vision. With
Wait,
6
they all share
niggas.
vision?
Yeah.
Oh, they all share. I didn't know that.
6
I honestly didn't know that.
Okay, then. I was saying they stop at 4.
And every slash he do on the animals that the paths of pain summon just gonna create more of them.
I'ma still stick with my argument that they make it all the way to 6, but they stop at 6.
Okay, Zerker. So
Don't make it past
hold
4.
on. I want Zerker to keep that. So Zerker, since we here, how was the Zero stronger than Hollow Purple?
Here we go. Yes, sir.
The specific setter I was talking about again has a multiplier to it, but no one wanted to watch the video, which explained everything in detail, unless someone did. But I highly doubt that.
Nah, I actually went and watch your bullshit. I'm just gonna let you know that.
Every time somebody drop a video, like, hey, watch this, I watch it. Even if you believe me or not, I watch it.
So with the multiplier, how is it stronger?
How is it stronger?
It
does more damage overall.
Okay, hear me out, right?
It does more damage. If you're gonna say something about existence erasure, at that point, if you can resist that effect, all you're left with is the damage of the after. All you're left with is the damage from the attack.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So what would be better at that current point? I can pop off a Hollow Purple. It's not going to erase him from existence, but it's going to do some damage. Or I can send an attack that has a 10 times multiplier from my base level. It has a 10 times multiplier on top of that and do infinitely more damage. And I can just spam this bitch repeatedly. Just shot.
Okay.
At what? So my whole outlook was, okay, cool. If they both can resist the effect, just give me the attack that does overall more damage. It'll be useful in that regard.
You know, it's the equivalent of. I think about it like if you've ever played a Persona game or
I've never played
Shinigami
a Persona game, I'll
Tensei,
be honest.
or
I've never played a Persona game, or
any type of game that has holy damage.
Yeah.
Elden Ring.
Yes, I have played Elden Ring.
So
But I also play games that have holy damage. Yes,
okay,
I get what you're saying.
It's the same as anything that has holy damage, at least in my eyes, because regular damage, most people don't have a defense to, but not everybody has defense for holy damage.
Counter argument, right? Holy damage does normal damage depending on the game. I will say that.
Dang it, shit,
Every game is a little different.
I want to know like
But
Damn.
holy damage does normal damage to non-undead enemies. I will say that. For undead enemies, it does double.
Okay, take that same.
That's
Okay,
that's
take
typically
that
how it
same
works.
concept. So, my question to you is, what is stronger? Sending a universe level attack at the sun and it blows up, or sending an attack at the sun completely disappears and just blinks out? What is the stronger attack?
The sun completely disappears and one blows it up.
Yes.
To be my honest opinion, they both did the same shit, except the sun. Well, they're both. The sun's still gone, so it really doesn't matter in that perspective. I would argue blowing up the sun would do more overall because you just caused the sun to just basically go supernova, which is nuking everything in the solar system, and depending on the size of the sun, it may be more.
Don't you think it takes more power to precisely control and destroy something? Completely? Without having any backlash afterwards?
I would say control, yes. Power, not really, because if the power output can be the same, but your control over the power output does add a factor into it. I will say that.
So how does Ukiura survive a hollow purple?
How does the Ukiura survive a hollow purple to the chest?
Sure.
he does that.
Are we talking in base, or are we going full power? I have to ask
Regardless,
this now.
whatever form you choose.
Oh, he does what he didn't do in the anime. He pretty much sends a giant portion of his reishi to his Hiedo for him to be able to take the attack.
Do what I did with my Mario argument. Bring up them scans, bro.
Okay. So take that, right?
Yeah.
But again, that now transfer that to this fight versus Una. Ukiura doesn't survive Fuga.
My argument is he doesn't get to Fuga.
Whoa.
That's my argument. He won't get that far. That's honestly my argument.
To weak ass Ukiura.
He's not weak, but okay.
Nigga is kind of built.
Okay.
Let's
Let's put them in the battlefield, right? You got Sukuna with 7 shadows, and then you got Ukiura on the other side, right? Fight starts. Immediately, one or two things happen. Sukuna summons Maharaga, or he pops a domain.
Okay.
If he summons Maharaga, it's up for Ukiura. Because Maharaga won't start adapting, and then Sukuna adapts off that. It's A. B, he pops a domain. Hypothetically, in this situation, he doesn't catch Ukiura the first time.
Yeah.
That's cool. Right after that, he summons Maharaga, and it's up for Ukiura.
Counter argument to that. You said he doesn't get caught in his domain. He goes into his first resurrection form, and you said he summoned Maharaga. He nukes the fuck out of Maharaga.
Listen, the time it takes for him to go into his whatever form he's about to go into, that's the perfect time for Sukuna and Papa domain.
You know what's the funny thing? It's not that long. It doesn't take that.
And the domain doesn't take that long either.
It's equivalent to at the end of the day.
You said what?
I said the same. I said all you're doing is the same thing you're saying is equivalent to at the end of the day.
So it's pretty much whoever gets it off first at that point. And I will argue that Ukiota gets his resurrection form off first. I will argue that.
Before Sukuna pops a domain, he gets his resurrection off first.
Yes, I will argue that whole point. Yes.
Did he not start every fight pretty much in base and then work his way up? Okay.
No. He started that off in base because he wanted to give Ichigo despair. He knew he was stronger than Ichigo vastly stronger. Even when they were fighting on top of that bitch. Vastly stronger.
Hear me out, Zucker. See all this? This is all a part of the transformation. Sukuna got his domain off. Multiply 29 seconds by 0.2. 0.02.
Yeah, Sukuna got all 58 fucking domains before that nigga got his transformation in.
Just because he has to like physically say his transformation before actually transforming, kind of up, because niggas with domains can pop domains and then say the name afterward.
Y'all forgetting he can literally just flash step across the battlefield, pop that bitch, and just start fucking him up.
Sukuna has just as fast speed.
Huh? Okay.
He does.
Ukiura, everybody in Bleach by this arc just hit light speed.
Coyote Stark, right? Flash step the equivalent from, you watched the video, from basically Canada to insert state, he said. 8-hour drive, instantaneously. Please,
nigga, you know light does the same thing just as fast. You know how fast light moved from America, from California to the fucking furthest corner of Africa, nigga. You know how fast light do that shit? Instantaneously.
Approximately 0.0025 seconds.
Instantaneously.
So Sukuna can travel that same distance. That's what you're telling me.
Sukuna dodged light rays at a fatigue state, point blank. He dodged them shits. Fatigue.
I don't think this nigga's getting what I'm saying, but okay.
With that speed that I just mentioned for Sukuna, that's just as fast as what you said, because you see the electromagnetic wave point blank in his fucking face, and he dodged.
Dodge versus, we're arguing his reaction versus movement right now.
Okay,
the same shit we did with Shamar.
He moved his whole body out the way.
Zerker, hold on, right? Let me set a base, right? Gojo did a 0.2 second domain and Shibuya, right? And that was basically the standard for a long time because Gojo hit it, then Mahito did it. And between those times, people have been buffed and exponentially have grown from that period of time to be able to do that, but better, to where it's damn near instantaneously.
So I'm gonna say this again. You're telling me he can travel the same distance that Coyote Stark did? That's what y'all was saying to me right now.
Yes.
You know what? You got it.
And if you want,
nope.
Hey,
no, that doesn't make no fucking sense. Dodging an attack point blank range, cool. Saying you can travel from point A to point B,
I wouldn't give him
instantaneously based it off of a reaction. to a point blank attack is crazy.
Hold on, I wouldn't say that Sukuna's travel speed is bad, but there's an argument.
That was my whole point.
There's an argument to be made that he can move close to.
And I'm under the firm belief Ukiota is vastly stronger than Stark. Vastly stronger. So you're telling me he can travel the same distance? It's crazy work to me. Crazy. Off of movement. Crazy work. I'm not gonna argue with action because
Zerka, if that's your logic, Gojo could do that same thing you just mentioned that Stark could do, and Sukuna scales above him. So there you go.
So Gojo can travel instantaneously too.
Yes.
Yes.
That's literally part of his technique. He bends space to where the space doesn't even exist between him and the point that he wants to be.
Now, counter argument, right?
Sukuna is equal to, if not stronger than. Faster than.
Vastly stronger.
Counter argument. Sukuna had ways around his shit, right?
Not around that speed. He had to at least be of equal speed to keep up with that.
And we got confirmation that Sukuna is at least 2.5 times stronger than Gojo. At least. Just off of scaling him to Yuta.
And he popped off black flashes afterward.
That give him amps. And what is Ukiura doing to an attack that adjusts to his durability and slashes him? He got some kind of precognition or something that's going to let him know an invisible slash is coming? That's adjusting to his durability on hit?
I don't think Dimension Slash would be the one that put him down. I think it's Fuma.
No, regular cleave.
I don't think so because Ukiura also has regeneration. He has the main reason why Ukiura is as strong as he is because unlike most of the other hollows that put their power into like power, he put his into regen.
But
when he fought Vastalore Ichigo, he made the decision at that time to like, you know what? I'm gonna put more of my Reishi into my regen than my Hiedo.
But we've never seen Ukiura regen from an attack. What if Sukuna slashed that nigga up like he did the finger bearer into 3 different slices?
Yes, he did. Literally, Ichigo stood on top of him in Vastalore form, blew him the fuck up. He regenerated his whole body and cut off his horn. What are we talking about? That was the whole fight.
No, he died from that. Vastalore hit him with that blast, and he could not regen after that.
Oh my god. He regenerated his body, but he died afterwards. His body came back. He said it himself. You killed me when you destroyed all my internal organs. Correct. But his whole body was still there. How did Ichigo come out of that form? Ukiura broke the horn off.
Yeah, but half of his body was still fucked up at the end of that fight. You tripping.
Yeah. Half of his body was messed up.
His
internal organs.
His body was fucked up, but but only thing I will say in Ukiura's defense, he does have amazingly strong regen. He can regen limbs at a moment's notice, limbs and organs.
Limbs and organs, but can he regen getting split into 3 separate pieces like Sukuna did the finger bearer?
If you ever watch the Hellverse movie and you'll see Ukiura and you see Ichigo stand on top of Ukiura and fire point blank on top of his head, that proves my entire statement.
Hold on. Let's just pull up the Hellverse fight because it's short and it's only like a minute 41.
And
My bad.
If you're gonna say the movie isn't canon, this fight is canon.
Nigga, I ain't about to say it ain't canon. You about to try to get me to judge this nigga off a minute clip?
Because all it is just giving us the
This is
how
the
Ichigo open up hell. That's all it is.
Wait, this is the canon fight though. Kubo did say that the anime's version wasn't the canon fight.
Yeah, yeah.
He said they rushed him, so this is how the fight should have actually went.
Regen the arm.
That's one arm. Ooh, a Cero that destroyed a pillar. Oh my god.
That's it.
So are we putting that pillar at like mountain level? What we doing here? That Cero was like building level. What are we doing here? Hey, Fuga look way more impressive than that Cero, buddy. I'm sorry, it does. His domain looks way more impressive than that Cero, and that's like one of Ichigo's strongest forms.
To be honest, to be real with you, Fuga is, to be fair, like one of the strongest fire attacks we ever seen in any anime.
Because of how it encloses you in an area and pressurizes you before it cooks you, yeah.
And it causes yourself to blow up from it.
So what?
Again,
Go to Sukuna versus the Finger Bearer, bro. Just show me Ukura healing from that type of damage.
it's like this nigga's just ignoring what I was saying.
You just go to the end. Does he open his domain against this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go to when he opened his domain.
Ooh, he stink.
Is Ukiura healing from that?
I literally just said, is he gonna die afterwards? After he regens? Yes, but he will.
Hey, Tef, I got a question.
I literally just gave you the answer.
JJK question. Why does Sukuna's domain, Malevolent Shrine, doesn't look like this?
That is a very good question. It changes. But it could be because he's back in his Hen era form. Because it did look like that up until he got his original form back.
Didn't it look like this during the fight? I mean, didn't it look like a monster when he was fighting Gojo?
No. You see like skeletons around the shrine, but when Gojo kicks him into the actual shrine to destroy it, like the shrine is still there, it looks regular. And that also could be because the 10 Shadows influence after that got destroyed.
Nah, it I wouldn't say it looks regular. It looks, because this doesn't look like actually.
Just from a different angle, and he got skulls around it now.
Okay, maybe.
But it do look different now in his forearm, incomplete, not healed form. Now that shit look ugly as hell.
Yeah. That shit kind of looks like how Uzumaki looked.
Shit look like Agito a little bit. The merged Chimera Beast from the 10 Shadows.
Oh, we do have 2 more verses. This one, hopefully
Did I answer your question, Tev?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, I say nothing different.
So yes, because
Go ahead,
because
Zerker.
Okioda did say the only things he cannot regenerate is his brain and major organs.
Oh, he's cooked.
So again, will he regenerate? Yes. Will he die afterwards? Yes. Because the anime literally showed you what happens when he took a point blank arrow to the dome. Ichigo stood over his body, fired that bitch, and then he immediately afterwards was about to kill Orihime and Uryu because he threw his sword at one of them. Don't ask me to remember who. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Uryu.
And Ukiota comes back, blitzes him, breaks the horn, and then he immediately just disappears, vanishes afterwards. So yes, he can regenerate from it, but he has X amount of time to get off one final attack. But my argument still stands. I don't think Sukuna gets that far. It's going to be a difference of opinion.
Okay, next versus is Captain Yamato versus all 7 Hokage. Who the fuck
Captain
did
Yamato.
Who the fuck did this?
Who the fuck is Captain Yamato?
Yamato, nigga. Not Yamato from Naruto. Oh,
I said, who the
Captain.
fuck is
Oh, Yamamoto. I was thinking it was Yamato. I'm like, bro, I don't know why we doing
I was like,
this.
who the fuck is Captain Yamato?
Okay.
I literally said that. And you said it was who?
Yamamoto versus the 7 Hokages.
Oh.
Oh, 7? Hold up, Naruto in that too? Why the fuck is that overkill?
It's all 7. Yeah, that's that. Hey, I saw it on Twitter. They was going at it about this one.
Overkill.
This is
I
overkill.
feel like Hashirama could do it himself.
Hashirama dies in one hit.
Honestly, I think with more people in this versus makes it harder. The more people in this versus makes it harder. If it was 1v1s, it'd be easier. Just because how if he kills you, he can bring you back to fight with him.
So can Tobirama.
Yeah, that's true, but Tobirama summons aren't going to be comparable to Yamato summons. And
who is he getting? That's the question.
To be fair,
Tsunade?
To be fair, he could one-shot Tsunade.
Not could, he would.
And after he one-shot Tsunade would be on his side healing. And then continue down the line, trying to one-shot as many Hokages as possible to add them onto his side. But the Hokages he add to his side will not be enough to pull off the win.
Bro, only one I see one shot in his Tsunade, and him one shot in Tsunade, I can't even.
I see him possibly taking out Tsunade, maybe.
I'm confused.
I can't even get him. I can't get him Kakashi.
I'm still confused there. What the fuck? How is he not one-shotting a lot of them?
Which ones are he one-shotting, Zerker? Which ones he's one-shotting?
Technically, he could one-shot Hashirama. Yeah, he could technically one-shot Hashirama.
Alive or dead? I'm asking for clarification for the ones that are dead.
Alive for all of them.
Alive? Okay, so knock out Tsunade, knock out Kakashi, knock out the second.
Yeah, it's over with. No, you stopping. You not. No.
Hold on. To give Zerker credit, I don't think besides Naruto and maybe the first, I don't think any of them can think
the sun.
Yeah, attack equivalent from a slash from the sun.
Literally, if
Unless
your argument
there's
is
some light novels and shit, or some SBSs that I don't know, I don't think Naruto. I mean, I don't think the other Kages besides Naruto and like Hashirama, maybe the second, could tank that kind of damage.
If the second is there, then the third is there.
And the third is said to be stronger than the first and second.
Listen. I get that statement, but are y'all going to sit here and tell me the third is stronger than the second and the first?
Hold
I
up,
think
wait a
he is
minute.
stronger than the second. I do think he's stronger than the second, not the first.
The first is
Now, here's my
the
thing.
second, yes.
Now, here's my thing with that, right? Hiruzen likes to blitz people. What's the one thing you don't want to do against Yamamoto? Blitz him, because all he needs is a graze, and you're done. And if you're gonna sit here and say that if you're gonna sit here and try to make the argument he doesn't get a graze, it's also crazy. So pretty much,
hold on. I'm about to kill your argument real quick. The only time I'm about to kill your argument. The only time they actually blitzed is when it was assessing the enemy, and they sit in shadow clone to do that.
Yeah, they never
use that as a means to make your argument they're blitzing. Then Yamamoto is completely done because he's taking out nothing but shadow clones at a certain point.
Hey, hold on. And if we also want to just use statements, what proof is there that Yamamoto's blade burn as hot as the sun, and that's just not hyperbole?
It literally
says it in the manga panel.
Because I'm trying to be fair, but they do say his blade is equivalent
They do say
multiple people back it up.
Okay.
Multiple statements from other characters back it up. Saying it is.
With the feet.
We've seen it cut through the fake
Did you not see anything it touches? It immediately just gone.
Do you know how hot the sun is? Do you know how hot the sun is, and that if the sun was to touch anything, everything in the vicinity is gone, not just that one thing?
Oh yeah, I do know, but you also have to ask.
Hold on, Zerker. It's a concentrated. That energy is concentrated into the sword. So it's only damaging anything it touches, not. It's precise to where it's not going to have a range effect. It's going to just affect the things that it.
It does have a range effect, though. We see a range effect from him using it.
Pause. 2, Yamamoto's still holding back. 3, he's also missing an arm, so he's heavily nerfed. Yes, 100%. If you're gonna sit here and make an argument, anything it touches is gone.
Let me ask this question, and I'll give you this one. With Tsunade, let me ask you a legit question. When he so quote unquote one shot Tsunade, is he cutting her in half?
He doesn't have to cut her in half.
Hold on, Joel and Tef. This is literally from the wiki. Long sword.
I'm not arguing about I believe the hottest sun thing.
No. Because it's an addition onto it. Automatically activated at release, its ability concentrates the intense flames of the sword along the tip of the blade. It neither burns nor erupts, but anything it touches is eradicated into nothingness. Even defensive power of the Wonderreich Blue Vein cannot stand a chance against this.
I was literally going to say he doesn't have to cut you. He just needs to nick you. A nick on the body, it's GG's.
And to add on to it,
touch you.
He can put that same flame on himself.
And mind you, his Bankai has 4 different modes. He has north, south, east, and west. I want to say it was west that was the flame armor, which gives him pretty much, he's damn near immune to anything.
It's west.
And everything.
Because the flame covers his body. It's called Remnant Flame West, Remnant Sun Prison Guard.
So if they touch him, they're getting fucked. If he touches them, they're getting fucked. It's fucking.
My nigga Naruto got that 1v1.
Kage's win. You asked my question. Kage's win.
Kage's win, but my thing is, it's harder fights with more people there than one-on-ones. That's my general.
I'll put it like this. I get what you're saying. The whole thing behind it is, like Tev said, me personally, the second Kakashi and the first are the deciding factors in this entire fight. Because the
second Kakashi first, so fuck Naruto.
Yes. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. They can be Naruto is going to be the reason why why it's going to be a complete wank. First of all, let's just be honest with ourselves.
Well, the reason why I say Naruto would be a big factor is because out of all the Hokages, Naruto is the one that I believe would be able to tank the heat easily, just due to Kurama and how closely related Kurama is flames and fire.
Here's the issue with that. You would have to the argument comes back up again. Naruto can tank being thrown to the sun. You chunk Naruto straight into the sun, he survives.
I mean, he fights beings who absorb stars, so it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, so
that is no. You cannot make that equivalent. He has a way to fight just because a person has a way to fight those beings does not mean he can survive the same thing those beings can. That's a fact, and I've always said that.
But
you can fight somebody, but you can fight somebody.
Before we even
but
get
that does
there,
not mean.
Before we even get there, Zerker, name the Kages I believe throw them into the sun, they live.
Naruto Hashirama.
Hashirama lives being thrown into the sun.
I think he has that level of durability.
No.
And hear me out. The reason why I would agree with Hashirama is because of his 100 ceilings.
The 100 ceilings is not going to heal him fast enough. Because
here's the reason why. Thanadion is hers is instant, right? And when she used it against Madara laughed at it and was like, it compels. It's nothing compared to what Hashirama could do.
I get that, Joel, but we haven't seen anyone in Naruto or Shippuden with regeneration on the same level we've seen in Hollow or like Espada. And even still, we've never seen or met a Hollow or Espada or Quincy that was able to tank. Because even Yuha himself didn't try to tank that attack.
He knew he couldn't tank it. So that's how he died 1,000 years ago.
So if Yuha can't tank it, I highly doubt Naruto my exception for Naruto, I highly doubt the first Hokage can tank it. I get his ceiling and his regeneration, but for the same argument you can make for Sukuna, like eradicating someone to where they can't regenerate, that argument would apply to all Hokage except for Naruto.
All right, so I got a question for you. What all Hokage are just getting hit by him like easily?
I would say speed wise, Naruto, like with his highest Biju cloak, would be equal to.
I'm gonna have to hit you with a counter with that. It's already stated that Naruto, Hokage Naruto, and the War Naruto are two different beings. Naruto, by the time he's a Hokage, has matched and it went above the speed of that War Art Naruto.
I get you, Joel. In the War Arc, he was just faster than like the dodge. But as we went with scaling, we would say Naruto, an adult, is massively faster, or just faster than light. And already,
wait, would massively faster than light be like? Oh, what's the scaling on that? Is it massively faster than multiple times faster? How does that work?
there's no multiple times faster. There's faster than light, and there's faster than light. And actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna pull it up.
I say, wasn't it faster than light and just fast as light?
Because you have relativistic, which is you're almost is close to. You have FTL, which is faster than light, and then you have the light speed. So you have relativistic, light speed, then FTL. Once you get past FTL, it's FTL plus. If they're like faster than light, but it's not by like much. And then you have massively faster than light, and then I don't know the scaling after that.
It's massively faster than plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Naruto being that plus range as an adult.
I wouldn't put Naruto in that plus range. I just put him at massively faster than light, not plus.
We have actual feats to scale him at that level. Naruto near death, no chakra, was dodging light beams. Like, this nigga was so fatigued he couldn't even move around on his own. I think he was riding a bike. And he still was dodging light at that time.
And then I get what you're saying, rough with which Kages would die. I can make the argument due to the second being there. No Hokage dies in that fight.
Naruto versus Wiki say Naruto is at least faster than light plus. Because
how they get that when Naruto in Cloak 1 was 70 times faster than light?
They point out the panel where Naruto dodged the shit from Madara, and then they highlight Naruto Kurama Sage Mode being faster and being able to react to Tonari's Golden Wheel reincarnation explosion. At least faster than light. Could somewhat respond to Fuse Momoshiki's attack, but was being overwhelmed. At least faster than light.
And nerfed like hell in that fight too.
Okay, hold on. At least faster than light with Kurama's Six Path Sage Mode, far faster than before, and then far higher with Baragon Mode.
They left out the light novel feat where on his deathbed, dodging light.
Dodging, just because you dodge light, that doesn't mean that you're massively fast.
While you're on your deathbed, pretty much, you can't even move around on your own, but you can still dodge light. This nigga literally had 1% of his chakra. He couldn't even use Kurama at that point.
You just focus your energy on your movement speed. Like, just because Naruto is, because I'm with y'all with the Naruto scaling, but at some point, Naruto, like, speed is all relative at a certain point in Naruto.
Oh, of course. Like, even though you don't watch it, once it gets to Boruto, it's pretty much out of this world. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
You can't, because if you keep going from the Naruto scaling and you have to keep going up,
Tiff.
It hits a stop point.
This came from the data book, the first Boruto data book. Come to find out, Boruto isn't using the flying rising technique. You know how he's a genius and all, right?
Yeah.
So basically, he took it and made his own.
Shoot, he probably don't need the seals.
And I think but they said it has a limitation which we hasn't seen yet. But it also says that it goes on that he's vastly trying to improve it. So you could see a point where he
teleporting whole armies.
Yeah, so yeah. But yeah, back to I don't see where any Hokage is actually losing in this one, in this actual fight. Because of the simple fact Tobirama's there and he's a tactician altogether, I'm not, and unless you can make the argument that Yamamoto is way smarter than Tobirama and Kakashi, first Hokage and third combined,
What the fuck is he gonna do what the fuck is he gonna do when that tail beast Rasen Shuriken hit him in the face?
same thing.
I think niggas being disingenuous because of Bleach.
I'm not being disingenuous because of Bleach. I'm being legit honest. Like, okay, he used the fact that they blitz. Cool, okay. But the thing is, when you using something, make sure you have the full context behind it.
What blitz were you talking about?
He's talking about when during the war when they came back and they stepped on the battlefield, they blitzed Jubito to see what was like any openings they could get. Come to find out, they in Shadow Clone.
Honestly, no. When they hit the battlefield, Hashirama tried to hold on to Ten Tails, then they spread out and devised a plan. They didn't even rush in.
Exactly. And for matter of fact, they put up a whole
barrier,
a whole barrier around him. So the whole, for matter of fact, the whole rushing in is thrown out the whole window. They're going into the whole.
I was talking about Hiruzen. That was the funny part.
When did Hiruzen blitz?
World Tree, the statue.
He did that because he knew he can beat it. And second of all, on top of that, Naruto's about to be trapped.
Yeah, him blitzing the... fuck are you doing? Him blitzing the World Tree is a bad argument, and he didn't blitz the ghetto statue either. He let the Shinobi Alliance fight first.
Then came in, handled the shit. I still give him a response, but he still dies.
Hiruzen dies.
Yes.
Where?
Enma might beat the shit out of Hashirama. I mean, what's his name? Yamamoto. Enma might beat his ass for real. We never know.
You know what?
Anyway.
Zerka, just let it go, bro. And you know what I'm gonna do this week, Zerka? Since you wanted to try to make jokes, I'm gonna go find a list of characters to go beat all your little favorite isekai niggas. Yeah.
It's not hard to find, bro. It's not hard to find.
It's not hard. It's not hard at all. I know.
It's a Google search away, bro. I ain't gonna say cow. It's a whole Google search away.
I'm gonna put Sailor Moon on one of them bitch ass niggas too. Sailor Moon gonna beat the shit out of one of them.
Do you not even know who my list? Do you know who's on my list of isekai characters?
Yes, I know some of the names that you keep ringing off because they so great, they so powerful. I don't see how you can watch a series where the main character can do everything, but it's a whole series of nothingness. I'm gonna follow this nigga, and there's no tension or nothing in it. Is these niggas open or they closed? They open.
I don't think you understand. My favorite isekais are. Good luck. Good luck. I will give you the list of my favorite isekais. 100%. I will give you the list. And if you beat them, I still won't give a fuck.
Well, with that concludes our podcast.
Oh, no. I got a question for y'all real fast because I wasn't here and I didn't get a chance to throw it in the chat because I just found out about it today. How do you all feel about Vivica Fox now saying that she's ready to settle down and date at 60 years old?
Oh, that's what all that's about. I saw people posting pictures and just laughing.
Dumb as hell. It's dumb. That sounds stupid.
That's crazy, man.
It sounds dumb as hell.
She can't be
You're telling
60
me-
and want a date?
Yeah.
I have a question. Okay, I have an honest question, right? But I'm gonna wait till we get off a pod to say what I want to say because it ain't gonna be good for YouTube. So I will gladly come back to this once we end this.
That's crazy. I think I got another one too, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. There's something about a woman named Ebony.
Oh yeah.
Just know her statement was dumb as her saying that shit was dumb as hell.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember it now. All right. Let's double back on this one. There's a woman named Ebony who was very big on not settling for any type of man and things of that nature, and a man got to be of a certain caliber to date her. Has now been inseminated at a sperm donor facility. So she is now choosing to be a single mother. What do y'all think of this as well?
That makes sense.
You chose that lifestyle.
No, it's not even that. No. It's not even that. That makes sense. That makes sense because of her delusional ass standard. That makes 100% sense. The men she's looking for is quite literally 0. It's less than 1% man in the U.S. If she wants to go the whole world, it might be 1%. And that's like single digit number of men. Single digit. So you're asking for basically you're asking for Jesus to come down here and sculpt you the perfect man. That's good luck. Good luck.
Hey.
Her only other option was to be a single mom and get inseminated. That's her only choice. Because she will never find the man for her. Never.
Well, I also had a question. Kind of different from the topic, y'all. But how real do y'all want VR to get?
Okay,
not too crazy.
Fuck that. I'm going off the deep end. Give me SAO or don't give me VR at all. If I can't be in Sword Art Online, I don't care. I want the full experience. I'm talking about life and death and all. I want the full shebang.
Yeah, have fun with that, nigga. Have fun.
You don't know how SAO turned out too. You mess around, you get in the game. The game master say, "Hey, y'all ain't going nowhere."
Do you not understand? I play a lot of MMORPGs. That would be heaven for me. I would be in legitimate heaven.
Hey, you know what? As well? I've also played Elden Ring. I'm good. Some games, it don't matter how fucking good you are, you're gonna die. And you know what? I don't want that pressure I like my games to be games. I don't want to die and then die for real. Like, I want to see the end.
Nah, I like the pressure. Come on. Give me these
Zerka, if you like the pressure, then when you die in a game, you'll put it down for at least a week.
I have, actually. That's the funny part. I 100% have.
So after one death, you put the game down every time?
I literally have, because I remember this vividly. I was playing Dark Souls, and I was trying to do a no-death run. And every time I died, I was literally stopped playing the game for like a good minute. And I would say a good minute, I'm not talking about a couple of days. No, I would stop playing the game for like a week or longer. Because I'm going back.
This just smells like cap.
No, I've actually. Dark Souls was on Xbox. That's how I know it's not cap.
This just smells like cap, Zerka.
I played Dark Souls 1.
I'm just being honest.
Why do you think I like Elden Ring so much? And Elden Ring wasn't that hard to me, besides like certain bosses. It's because I played Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3.
All right, everybody. It was a great part. You know, we ain't gonna close it out with that bullshit. You know, you got to tell the truth right here. Elden Ring wasn't that hard. Tell these niggas. Hey, Castanet that. Tell Castanet that shit right now, nigga.
Has Kai ever played Dark
Every
Souls 1, 2, and
fucking
3?
body who played that game tells you that shit hard, and you all of us, nah,
Hard
L3 wasn't that
as
hard.
fuck.
No. I'm just that great of a gamer. You know, that shit was nothing to me. Huh?
What he said?
I feel like women just worship me.
Tev, to casual people, yes. To people who actually took the time out and went through the struggle of playing Dark Souls, no. It wasn't hard.
Even those
Yes,
same people were saying the game was hard, nigga. That's a lie. Even those
nigga,
same
certain-
people was.
I'm never gonna get to talk. Fuck it.
Majority opinion online about that game is that it's fucking hard. Even people who play Dark Souls say that shit. You just come in all super nerd. Nah, that shit was easy. How many times it took you to beat Melania? 3?
Fuck.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I said certain bosses were hard, yes. I never said the game was fucking easy, but it wasn't that crazy.
Niggas spend 4-5 hours in the first optional boss of the game, but that shit ain't hard. Okay.
Oh.
The general consensus is that the game is fucking hard.
Oh, man.
Nigga, I spent days on fucking Godfrey because he was just mopping my bitch ass.
Oh, man.
I've even said that. I never said the game was easy. I said certain bosses were harder. The fuck?
Oh, fuck.
Nigga, you just said the game was easy, only certain bosses was hard. And now you trying to say, nah, the game wasn't easy.
Nigga, does that make the game completely easy? No.
So was the game easy or not, Zerka?
To me, unless it was certain bosses, I was cool. I was chilling.
Okay.
I was chilling.
Okay. The game easy. There we go.
This nigga's just gonna say the game was easy, even though I spent mad time on bosses.
That. Certain bosses,
Nigga.
the game is easy, but certain bosses is hard. Okay. I'm saying the game is genuinely hard across the board, but okay.
I don't find it hard, to be honest. I don't. Like, the bosses make it hard for me. Certain bosses make it hard, yes.
Okay.
Like, niggas forget I actually used to know life shit.
Okay.
Does do you not having a life that take away from the fact that the game was hard?
It actually, me not having a life actually makes it a lot easier to understand the basic mechanics of the game and to beat a lot of the game. It was learning the new aspects of Elden Ring was a challenge, but outside of that, it was basic mechanics.
Okay, so hear me out. What is your definition of hard?
My definition of hard.
Yo.
If I sit there, I want to say it was Dark Souls. No, it was 2 or 3. I cannot remember. It was a long time ago. But it was one of those 2 games from Dark Souls where I legitimately snapped that disc in half. I was that mad at it. It pissed me off to the point to where I snapped the disc in half and I had to go buy a whole new one.
How long did it take you to beat? How long did it take you to beat Right On? Pre-patch.
A fucking while.
How long?
Hold up.
Like days, months, weeks, hours?
No, not hours. It took me days.
So if the game took you days, it is not
that one
hard. That one boss took you days, but it was not hard.
Nigga. Let me finish. Let me finish. Damn. That boss took me days. I want to say it was going on for weeks, but I know it wasn't like a short amount of time. I struggled through that boss. And when I finally beat it, I was happy as shit. Happy than a motherfucker. Never want to play.
How long did it take you to beat Melania?
This nigga just be chatting. This nigga didn't answer no fucking question I asked.
Nigga, what you? Okay.
How long did it take you to beat Melania?
Just be chatting. Nigga, no, fuck that. We are not leaving from the original point. We are not leaving from the original point. I'm trying to make a fucking point, a simple fucking point, nigga. If it took you days on a fucking boss, nigga, doesn't that tell you he's fucking hard?
Didn't I say certain bosses were hard? What are we arguing? I said certain bosses were hard. I said that from my own mouth more than once. And it took me a while to beat Melania.
How many bosses are hard, Zerker? 2, 3.
Oh no!
How many bosses are hard? Because I know for a fact I didn't play Elden Ring because I seen niggas play. How many bosses are fucking hard, nigga?
That big ass. What was that? What was that? That bitch was annoying. Don't remember that nigga's name, but it was in that open ocean area. He fucked me up quite a bit.
Oh shit! My head is itchy now. I can't do nothing.
It was.
How long did it take you to beat Moog? How long did it take you to find Moog?
I don't care. I was gonna play Elden Ring, but I ain't gonna lie. Seeing all them people struggling, I was like, "Yep, not for me."
Hey, hold on. How long was Malekith an easy fight?
I gotta see the pictures, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Wait, did I?
The Black Blade. Yes, you have to fight him. He's part of the story. You said you've now mentioned.
No, I was talking about my GPS because I was confused as fuck. But never mind.
Oh.
I was tweaking.
But hold on.
I was tweaking.
Well, we can stop it right there. You said that You said that Radon was hard. You said that Godfrey was hard.
Him.
You
Fuck
said
him.
Melania was hard.
Fuck her. I didn't know she had a face too. That fool. Fuck her.
That's three of the main bosses that you claim is hard.
Wait,
the game is hard in general. Just say it.
Hold on.
It's okay to say that, bro.
Hold on. Let's go down the list of bosses real quick.
I wasn't taking away from the fact that the game was hard. I was just.
Hold on, Zerker.
Okay, so to add clarification real quick, I expect the bosses to be hard. Makes sense, right? I don't expect the mobs to be like super crazy hard, right? So to me personally, if there's a mob in the game that does some bullshit, like pop up out of nowhere and just one tap you, and it's like a repeated thing, I'll say the game is hard. But if majority of the mobs you can easily beat with base knowledge from Dark Souls, I'm pretty much cool until you get to like the bosses.
So hold on. Let me ask you this.
And I will say certain bosses were harder than others. Yes.
So let me ask you this, Zerka. Your first time walking through Caelid, it was just a breeze for you? It was just nothing?
I need to see pictures, bro. Names I do not remember.
Caelid is the area that got affected by the Scarlet Rot with the big T-Rex dogs.
Hold on, let me just do my thing. I just want to go down a simple list. I'm gonna ask Zerker, yes or no. Was the boss hard? Actually, no, I'm not gonna ask if the boss was hard. Did you take a long time to beat the boss? By long time, I mean more than 2 hours.
Melania? Yes.
Melania. All right, cool.
Yes.
Malekith.
Longer than 2 hours, yes.
Dragon Lord
Placidiax.
Yeah, it was slightly over 2. That one was slightly over 2. Slightly.
Radon.
I want to call cap on that. That's the hardest ball.
Okay, Radon is 4.
Fuck him.
Dang, bro.
Godfrey.
Fuck you too. I hated Godfrey.
Godskin Duel.
That was annoying because you have to kill both of them. I was trying to remember if it took me. I know that one. It took me over 2, but it wasn't by much.
Going crazy.
But it was an over.
Okay. Be fair. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna take it out. The Crucible Knight.
Not really. No.
Both of them.
Wait.
Not really. No.
It didn't take you more than 2 hours.
Dual Crucible Knight was a bitch.
And
Fuck that nigga.
It didn't take you more than 2 hours?
I don't really know.
All right, Morgoth.
Morg was annoying, but Morg was annoying. I will give you that one. Morg was annoying. But he took. I remember that one specifically. It was like I was like an hour and 45 minutes in.
Wait, did you fight the real Morg or did you fight fake Morg?
You're asking me if I fought the real one or the fake one?
Yeah.
Tell you.
Did you go to his palace and fight him in his palace, or did you fight him in the underground where all the under Lindale?
I went and fought both.
Oh, okay.
I went and fought both. I went and fought both because if I'm playing a game like Elden Ring, I have a thing with Dark Souls games. I try to go through everything, side bosses, main bosses. I try to complete the whole map.
Okay, Zerker, what about Radagon?
I'm trying to remember.
He's
I
also
want to say yes.
Also the final boss.
I want to say yes, but I want to say yes. I want to say yeah.
What about the Tree Sentinel?
Fuck no.
All right, I call cap.
Did your Connor Tree Sentinel? No.
I bet you fought that Tree Sentinel at the beginning of the game for more than 2 hours, and I bet money on that.
Well, it don't matter. My point is proven. Out of 10 that we just went through, he said 7 took him more than 2 hours. There's 12 main bosses in the game.
The reason why I say no for the Tree Sentinels because I look at all big characters in games like that like the same. I said, okay, that's probably like a sub boss. Do I really want to fight him now? Or do I want to fight him later? I'll just come back to him. Fuck it.
Oh, so you ran in front of the Tree Sentinel to start the game? That's some whole shit.
I'm not dumb.
That's some whole shit.
Okay.
That's some whole shit. That's why the game ain't hard. You want to run around and get over leveled before you fight niggas.
Nigga, that's literally an effective ass strategy.
Real niggas fought that Tree Sentinel at the start of the fucking game for at least 5 hours.
That's y'all, not me.
That's how you get prepared for the fucking game, nigga.
That's y'all, not me. I try to make it as smooth as possible. So if I gotta go back, if I gotta come back and spin the block on his fuck ass, I will. I have no issue with it.
Sound like the game is actually hard, but you don't want to admit it.
Tree coming soon. And Ruff, did you break the news that we having a pizza party next week and that we won't be here?
Oh,
yeah, I meant to tell you that.
Yeah, great news. But
I might go live.
I have to ask y'all: do y'all want to do Sunday or Thursday?
We could do Thursday because I'm gonna call out of work Thursday again.
All right, bet.
So you'll have the day off.
Yeah.
All your jobs. Okay, cool. We'll be back.
No. The hustle never stops though. The hustle, I'm gonna still be hustling.
We'll be back to y'all with new content next week, Sunday, since it's a break for like most stuff this week. We're gonna get our stuff together. Wait. The day off is Thursday or Sunday?
Sunday, right?
Oh, I thought you were saying you wanted the day off to be Thursday, so you could have the whole day off and not have to go to... Oh, so we'll be here Thursday, we won't be here Sunday.
Yeah. Because the One Piece chapter should be out by Thursday.
Yeah, and we'll knock out the chapter and we'll do a top 30 list for Naruto. So make sure y'all come out and see us. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.